A 19-month-old toddler has been critically injured in Georgia when police tossed a flashbang into his bed during a raid. CBS in Atlanta says the boy is given a 50% chance of survival. Police were conducting a nighttime raid to arrest a suspected drug dealer acting on a tip from an informant. Officers did not know the child was in the house. As officers broke into the house of the suspected drug dealer, they tossed in a flashbang, a device meant to be a distraction. Landed in the toddler's crib. "It's my baby. He's my only baby. He didn't deserve this," says Alicia, the child's mother. The boy is reported to be in an induced coma with serious burns. The last thing you want is law enforcement to injure someone. You think? There was no malicious act performed. It was a terrible accident that was never supposed to happen, they say. The relationship between the suspect and the boy's family was not clear. So wait a second. Wait. Stop. The relationship between the boy's family and the suspect was not clear. Let's just start there. We don't even really know if he lived there? Because that would have been a clear relationship. You haven't watched this house? I mean, it doesn't take much to figure out that there's a baby living in a home. Did you not know of other innocent people who lived in those? See, this is the perverted training that they get, right? This is what happens, okay? So they get this tip. Oh, well, there's a drug dealer in 123 Main Street. So they go rushing to 123 Main Street because, like the article says, they were acting on a tip from an informant. And instead of doing police work, they do paramilitary work. Police work would have said, oh, okay, well, we've got an anonymous tip that there's a drug dealer situation going on at 123 Main Street. Police work dictates that we stake this place out. We observe this place. Yep, that might take, I don't know, work? Yeah, you might actually have to work, officer. But, see, instead they want to fill all their days with raids and chasing bad guys and all the things they get to see in Cops and Bad Boys and all that sort of stuff. But real police work would have had them sitting, a block away with a pair of binoculars, old school, eating leftover pizza, watching the home, saying, hey, wait a second, what's the address to this home? Let's do some research. Who owns the home? Who lives there? I mean, for goodness sakes, a Google search and 20 minutes of effort would have told them that there was a family living there with a baby. We didn't know the baby was there. Translated into, we're a bunch of idiots who don't have Google. That's what it means. I mean, no. Don't defend law enforcement. It was just an accident. No. It was a consequence of stupidity. That's what it was. An accident would have been the toddler's family happened to be visiting the family that lived in the home the night of the raid, and nobody knew that family was visiting. That would have been an accident. And I would have said, hey, public, here's this sad story. Isn't it sad? Terrible thing is, yes, this is an accident. But no. When the family actually lives in the home, and these people are too lazy to look up who lives in the home, too lazy to watch who's coming in and out of the home, then no, this is incompetence. That's what this is. And it should be viewed as such in a civil case. And I would suggest even a criminal case. But no, the police actually don't want to do work anymore. They don't want to be officers. They don't want to be involved in law enforcement. They want to be involved in cool things we see in video games and neat things that we get to see Navy SEALs do in Afghanistan. Yeah, we want to do the same thing, man. Can I get some BDUs? Can I get an AR-15? Can I wear a mask? Oh, that's so cool wearing those masks. Hey, can I get a grenade? Oh, yeah. Who wants to throw it in the window? That's the kind of conversations these idiots have. Not, hey, how do we spend 6 months casing this place? 6 months? No, I want to do it tomorrow morning. We got the tip tonight. Why do we have to wait and actually do work? I mean, this is pathetic. And of course, look at the people rallying behind law enforcement. Oh, such a terrible mistake. Tell that to the boy who has a 50-50 shot on dying because these people were too lazy. And yes, you know what? You can find out who lives there. I used to find people. That was one of my self-employed careers, remember? Remember I said, hey, I've been self-employed, 18 years old. I used to find people. I used to, it's called skip tracing when people run away. And I was really good at it. And it was me and usually one other person. I'd bring a helper. And I would know everything about you. I would know what cereal you like to eat. I would know when you get up to go running in the morning. I would know how often, how many nights a week you have company over. I would know everything about you. And I wasn't even law enforcement. I'm not making decisions to put people in jail for 50 years. I'm just trying to get certain things back. So if I can do that, do not for 1 second convince me that a police department with a massive budget and manpower can't figure out that there's a baby living in a house. We didn't know there was a baby there, you idiot. I'm surprised it was even the right address. Well, actually, we don't know if it was the right address because they didn't do any actual work. And what sort of judge gives them a warrant for this? See, we have to start climbing up that chain of command and getting those, little hang-on things off of there. I was going to use a vile term, but I decided not to. But you climb that ladder and you find the judge. And what evidence does the judge have? Well, Judge, we got an anonymous tip. Oh, that's enough, boys. Don't need to hear no more. Let me just sign this warrant. Judge, you're an idiot too. You are just a daft idiot, man. I'm not, see, this is the thing. A lot of people are, Josh, you're opposed to law enforcement. No, I'm pro-law enforcement. I'm just trying to find some. You used to have a case. You used to have evidence that the guy was actually in there. Police were conducting a nighttime raid to arrest a suspected drug dealer acting on a tip from an informant. That is not nearly enough. And how do we know it's enough? We can't say, well, Josh, the news isn't telling you everything they know. There was obviously more information presented to the judge. BS. And we know it's BS because, well, we don't know what the relationship, this is them saying it. We don't know what the relationship between the suspect and the boy's family. It was not clear. Well, that means you didn't have enough information. It's not like people hide a baby. I mean, if you're watching, you can see him carrying in diapers. If you're listening, you can hear a baby crying. If you look in the yard, you can see toys or whatever. I mean, it's not hard to tell somebody has a baby. But this shoot first, shoot second, think we're cool, make some really neat pictures, post them on Facebook, have our SWAT team look like it just dropped into the rainforests in South America sort of mindset has to stop. And if you're one of these officers that has the mindset of that, please change. Please realize you're an idiot. Next time you look in the mirror, say to yourself, holy crap, really? I became one of those. Man up. Well, I ain't being a man. I'm assaulting houses with kids in them while I'm carrying my awesome weaponry. No. That's a 6-year-old in a video game, you idiot. No, a real man would have said, hey, wait a second, guys. Wait. I'm all for, going after bad guys. But we should probably, I don't know, look and see if something... I mean, even when you're hunting, you know this. You don't shoot at a deer unless you know what's behind the deer. And you can clearly see the deer. You're not taking out Al-Qaeda here, guys. And this is just another example of really, is it really worth it? Is it worth it? There is a toddler, a 19-month-old toddler fighting for his life because somebody someplace said, well, we can't have somebody smoking a leaf. This is so deplorable. Let's almost kill a baby. Heaven forbid somebody smoke a leaf. It's time to get our priorities in order. Keep your eye on the ball. Man, this is pathetic. Back right after this.